Well, we're coming to you from outside the family of the 2-year-old boy who was killed allegedly by the mother's boyfriend. Well, I can tell you it's quite a somber moment here at Xholora, where the residents are up in arms. They are fuming over the matter, saying this is something unheard of, and that the family, when we spoke to it earlier on, it really described it as a senseless murder, something that was so unexpected, particularly by someone who they trusted. It's believed that the pair, where the suspects and the mother of the child were in a relationship and a quarrel ensued. But it's really quite sad where we are at the moment. Let's bring in community activist from the children's rights organization, Kula Majola. Sir, thanks a lot for your time. Last week we were in Bedford over a killing of a child, a 2-year-old child there too. Here today, what's happening in society?
The values in human being, seemingly there is a problem where we are beginning to behave like animals. I was saying that maybe the law, when we look at the constitutional rights of anyone who commits crime, there is a need for adjustments and amend those laws, because everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But what do we say in the case of a man who did this thing to a child? Do we still presume this person innocent until proven guilty? Then we should turn it around so that we say he is guilty until proven innocent. Now, we are so moved by what has happened, especially when you look at the age of the child. The child was so helpless, cannot defend himself. He's only 2 years and 8 months. Yet now the mother's boyfriend, who's not even related to the child, I would understand, because the father of this child is not here, not living with the child. Now, what will the mother explain when the father asks, what happened to my child?
Are children's rights still upheld when we have incidents like this?
When we look at the rights of a child in terms of the law, what is happening currently in South Africa is not what is written in the book. Because there's no way that you can allow someone to apply for a bail having done this type of a crime to a child. Now, it is when the court is supposed to be very much sensitive and say, we will not even consider a bail for a person who did this to a child.
So, all in all, when he appears in court tomorrow, you want him to remain behind bars?
We want him to remain behind bars. We don't even want the court to consider him for a bail. We are saying no bail. Number two, we're saying to the magistrate, don't even give this man an opportunity to go and apply. Because when he applies, he will be using the taxpayers' money. Yet he did this thing to a child. Then what type of a country are we that we can pay the legal fees for someone who killed a child?
Tomorrow when he appears in court, as the organization, what's the plan?
We have to demonstrate in front of the court so that when the magistrate arrives, he or she can see that people are angry outside, so that they don't even think of that. And will also be inside the courtroom to oppose bail.
Thank you so much for your time. Well, that was community activist and children's rights activist Utata Petros Majola saying that the suspect shouldn't receive bail. He should just abandon his bail and remain behind bars, saying that he's a threat to society and that he must just not waste the court's time, because something may happen should he be granted bail. We shall bring you more as this day unfolds.